I had done a lot of research. I looked at other marriage agencies that were located in Ukraine, but I also know that yes, it is possible to go and meet someone on the street, and so you have to really think about what exactly are you looking for. You can take a lot of the guesswork because you never know what you're going to meet on the street.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
the other thing too.
Yeah. Привет, guys! My name is Victoria and I'm Kyiv office manager, and we're sitting in a cozy place. The name of it is Rukula. It's a cafe in a walking distance from our Kyiv office where you can date your lady. And today we have a special guest. It's Joseph. Joseph, hello.
Hello.
Yes, today we will talk with Joseph about different interesting topics. He will give some tips and recommendations how to prepare to this trip, how to make it successful. Let me start from complimenting you. I noticed that you made a great photo shoot before coming to Ukraine.
I did.
And I was impressed because usually Americans or foreigners, they look at ladies' profiles and they say, wow, she's so gorgeous, but they never take care of their photos. Who advised you to do that? Who gave you the idea?
I see how much the ladies put attention into their appearance, what they do to help attract a man, and that was one thing. Else is like I should do the same thing.
And when did you make the first trip? Was it difficult to make this first trip?
So I spent a few days in Kyiv. I spent a few days in Nikolaev, and I spent a few days and actually one day in Odessa. I came alone. I had no problems. You know, once I got my ticket, got to Brisbane Airport. You know, they have English in the airport.
Mm-hmm.
They speak English if you have questions, and it really made it enjoyable. When I was walking in Kyiv, I remember my first night in Kyiv, it was just by myself, and I walked in Independence Square, and I could just see families out there with their kids, you know, and riding on little scooters, and I got that sense that I'm like, everything's gonna be fine. All families are out here. I'm gonna be okay.
Yeah.
And that's what really, you know, set Ukraine apart, especially with Kyiv, and same thing when I went to Nikolaev and Odessa. AFA I had done a lot of research. I looked at other marriage agencies that were located in Ukraine, but I also know that yes, it is possible to go and meet someone on the street. I am a very busy man when I'm at home, so that having an agency to use made it very beneficial for me as far as time-wise. I could just, you know, look at the lady's profile, you know, see, you know, what she does, a little bit of information about her, what she's looking for, and that kind of helps me kind of like, you know, narrow down, because there's just so many women to choose from. There's a lot, and so you have to really think about what exactly are you looking for. You can take a lot of the guesswork because you never know what you're going to meet on the street.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
the other thing too.
Yeah. Yes, actually sometimes it's even dangerous to make new acquaintances on the street, because you never know, like Kyiv is a huge city and some people looking for some sugar daddies or some fat pockets, you know, with money. And one more question, maybe one of the last one. At what stage usually Ukrainian women show their affection to men?
I'm a very affectionate man. That's just who I am. But I let the ladies know, like in my letters that I wrote to them, that I said, don't surprise if I give you a hug on the first day, because that's who I am, you know, and no expectations. But yes, it usually takes about a couple dates. They show that they're interested very quickly, like you know, that they like you, just, you know, by the way they look at you, you know, if you have that, you know, constant eye contact and just the secondary communication that, you know, what they're showing that they're interested in. And then like on a second date, just holding hands, you know, like she touches you, and you know, you just see that, and each time it builds a little bit more. And it's not a sudden thing. Yes, in America sometimes everything moves very fast in America, so sometimes it goes to affection really quickly. But here, the women, you know, they take their time, and it's very respectful for that. And you have to understand that as a man, is that she will show that you're interested, but you have to pay attention to it. Prepare yourself, and you won't have a problem.
Okay, thank you so much, Joseph, for all your generous answers. We are always happy to see new people in our country, new foreigners, new clients, and those who already came to us before, of course, because they already our friends and members of our FA family. So please come to us, join our family, be our new friends, and we will be very happy to see you in Kyiv. Welcome!